Yes, okay, alright. So we are going to play this lovely game called Blobun. Oh, Blobun, I guess? Blobun. Because I guess you're a bun and you're a blob. And yes. So this, as far as I know, I haven't played it at all yet, is a kind of like Hamiltonian path puzzle where you have to like go through every cell, and there's other mechanics going on as well at the same time, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's jump in. Stephanie was an energetic rabbit, always exploring and checking out new things. One day, she and her girlfriend Audrey discovered that there was a strange green slime coming out of the waterworks. I wonder what's causing this, Stephanie pondered. Do you think we should check it out? Audrey suggested. Are you kidding? Stephanie exclaimed, jumping up and down. Of course we gotta. Indeed. The pair entered the waterworks and navigated the labyrinthine passageways. Eventually, Stephanie stumbled upon a strange, glowing, magical amulet, which obviously you would pick up. Oh, this is neat, Stephanie exclaimed. Do you think this is what's causing the slime? Babe, Audrey interjected, I don't think you should touch... But it was too late. Stephanie had already touched the amulet and it had already cast its curse upon her. Baby, you okay? Audrey exclaimed. Yeah, why? Stephanie replied, unaware of what had happened. Okay, something's happened to Steph. You've turned into a bunny blob, Audrey responded with shock. Huh, how about that? She replied, looking over herself. Then with a chuckle she said, and here I thought you had grown taller. The pair sat in silence for a few moments, then Audrey spoke up. I think there's a witch somewhere around the continent that can undo curses like this, she said. Maybe we can try to find her. Stephanie began. That sounds like a lot of effort. Well, you don't want to stay like this forever, right? Audrey inquired. Of course not, Stephanie replied. Alright then, Audrey said, getting up. Let's get to work then. A quest, Stephanie said with excitement. Let's go. Let's indeed go. Fill it out. Okay, ooh, do I use mouse controls? Or do I use arrows? Looks like I can use arrows. I think I'll use arrows for now. Sprint with Z, okay. Okay, so I can move faster. I'll probably hold that all the time. Stage clear. Okay. Seems simple enough. We'll just get from one end to the other, right? Okay, so there are arrows on the grid, so that's kind of giving us a hint of where we need to go. But let's just like to test, like what happens if we go this way? Well, we're filling up the grid. Also, we can go onto ourselves. Although I got an achievement saying we said don't overlap, so I guess that's just immediately an end condition. So yeah, okay, so we need to fill in the entire grid without crossing over ourselves. Cool. Zigzags. Okay. I'm familiar with Hamiltonian path puzzles. I can do them. Oh, wait, yep, that's right. Capacitory. Is that a word? So there's going to be an interesting thing here. Like, can I use my cursor to like mark stuff? Oh no. Okay, so the bunny just goes all the way to where I was. So backspace to undo. Is there like a marking system? Let's right click do anything? No, I don't think there is. We could check the controls, I guess. Controls. I don't think so. Okay, because like usually in like kind of a, because this is basically an adaptation of a paper puzzle, you'd be able to like mark in things that you know are going to be certain. I guess we got to do it from beginning to end though instead. And to be honest, I think there might be like many options here, right? Like I think I could go all the way over there, but I don't think I had to. Yeah, okay. I think this is the kind of game where there's quite a few different solutions. It's not a pure logic puzzle. Okay, lots of love. Aqueduct Waterworks. It's not going to matter which way we go. Here to love hearts, of course. Full boxes. So let's go to there and then leave that space as our like final space to go to. Should be fine. Oh, I noticed there's like a slime meter at the top. Curious. Oh, maybe that's just, it's just saying like how full is the grid. Okay. Big gaming. I see, it's a gamepad shaped level. So it looks like we're going for like kind of themed things. I've made a mistake already. Unless we leave that for later. I think we leave that for later. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. I was worried about the area on the left, but it's fine. Oh, X is also undo. Okay, so now we have a portal. It's a pretty simple level setup though, right? I just gotta work my way through it. There's not much of a puzzle here. Let's just go through it. Let's learn how portals work, okay? Popping about. Okay, so this time we're gonna pop out of here. And then we also want to get all of these. There's no reason I can't just do that, right? And go that way. It's not like you don't like... It's not like Cosmic Express where you like come out of the portal in the same direction that you went into it. Let's set a world record. Am I speeding through it? Is this the speedrun world record? Okay, so we've got a bunch of corridors here, which is interesting actually. I think we want to go around the back first. Because, can I point? I guess I can point. You can all see me pointing. Because if I hadn't, if I'd like gone through here first, I'd then have to like go through there later. It'd have to be the end of my route. But if I did that, then I'd never... Like, I'd have to also go through this corridor at some point. I'd never be able to come back to be able to finish over there, so I'm going that way first. I think that's better. Let's do that and then leave that as the end point. I think that'll be fine. It can be hard to say for certain, but yeah, there we go. Indeed, the cursor pointy thing is neat. I agree. Your exploration has led to the discovery of a new area, Tranquility Islands. It's worth pointing out, this game has a great feature. If you're feeling like games are too woke in this day and age, you can go to options, gameplay options, and then click the lesbian toggle. This game features a lesbian protagonist, as well as other LGBTQ elements. If the sum of all this pride is too much for you, you may choose to expunge it with this. Okay. I think I turned it. There we go. Does the music stop? With the removal of lesbians, the slime trail has been severed. Restore the lesbians to restore the slime trail, or continue in the doomed lesbian-less world you have created. There's just no character left. And you just can't do anything. I love it. Okay. Let's bring back the lesbians. Alright. Perfect. Oh, I got an achievement for staying in one spot for a long time as well. Great. I think I could start in either direction here. Oh, don't forget to sprint. Let's go to the ear of this bunny. Down here. The course is indeed a bunny face. Uh-oh. Went too far to the left. Pretty simple puzzle so far, I would say. Hop to it, but I know it introduces lots of other mechanics, at least from what I've seen in the trailer. So here we have an interesting thing, where if I go down from here, I'm definitely saying that's the end of the thing, which I think it could be. I might leave, like... It's hard to... Ooh. I spoke too soon. That's fine. There we go. I corrected it. Oh, is that also a bunny, but like side on or something? We're kind of sitting down. Okay. So this is interesting because yeah, okay, go down there. Hopefully I can just zigzag this. I can. Okay, and then once we've gone through the blue portal, that's just basically a separate puzzle over there. Okay. Still easy enough. Morning Joe, that's me! Except it's not the morning. It is very much the afternoon. It is 4:14 p.m. I'm just gonna go based off intuition here. We'll leave that bit for the end. We'll get this stuff. We could do a bunch of stuff like this. I think I would prefer it if the slime didn't all like bundle together so I could still see my route. But it's working out fine. Mystery fruit. Okay. So we have to end in that ear up at the top. Why don't we do this? This is a weird pattern I'm making, but it seems to be working. Oh. There we go. Oh. On a level select. Okay, so these are like advanced puzzles maybe, and we can go to a different place. Tranquility Islands. Yes, okay. Let's see how the advanced puzzles are. If they're advanced. Phone it in. Special. Okay. So because of the way the portals are laid out, I can see where it's gonna go. Like, we're gonna have portals where we have to go through them multiple times. Although the portal gets covered up, so maybe that's not the case. We'll leave that for the end. We'll do this. Fill all that in. Superstar. It's a star-shaped one. We can go in here and grab this. Okay, then we're left with this. Let's just go based on intuition. Should we leave that for later? We could leave that for later. Yep, perfect. I guess, like, the fact it doesn't have, like, marking to, like, mark off places where you know you've got to go in certain places probably implies it's going to be a more of a, like, intuition based, just kind of go where it feels good, rather than, like, purely logic based, like, oh, I must go here because of this thing here and because of that thing there. So depending on what kind of game you're looking for, that may or may not be a good thing. If you just want something chill, not too strenuous, this would be fine. So I guess we're leaving that bit for the end, and we're gonna fill in all this, and that's totally fine. Because, like, so as I said, this is like a Hamiltonian path puzzle. That's what I'd call it, at least, where you have to fill in everything. Because, like, a Hamiltonian path in maths is like if you have like a network of nodes connected to each other, a Hamiltonian path is a path that visits every node. And so that's basically what this is, just like on a square grid. There's like a very well-regarded Hamiltonian path puzzle game is Alcazar. However, it's like really hard to find to play. I think somebody made like a remake of it for the web, so there's like a few puzzles you can find. But yeah. But like in that, you like really have to think about like parity. You have to do some maths to figure out like, oh, if I want to end up here, how do I do that kind of thing. I've definitely seen a remake of it somewhere, so you should be able to find it. But yeah, it's real good. But it's a different kind of vibe in the sense that you have to kind of be a bit more logical and methodical about things. It also has slightly different mechanics in that you have to choose, like in this, your bunny starts in a certain place, but in Alcazar, you're like determining that entrance and exit yourself. There's like a few entrances and exits, and you know you have to come in one of them and out one of them, but you have to figure out which ones. And only one pair of entrance and exit will work. Congratulations, you solved all the puzzles in this area, woohoo! Okay, stage select. Let's check out Tranquility Islands. Sure. I'm assuming we're gonna get some new mechanics here. Seems so. So I can't go over the hearts until I've grabbed the heart. Okay. There's probably some deep metaphor about love there, but... Oh, not just love, also blue triangles. Okay, so basically that's an initial endpoint, and then I've got to make sure I can still do the rest of the stuff. I could see that this could have some interesting properties. Right now I can of course treat things as like, it's like one puzzle followed by another puzzle. Okay, do this. Do that. Whoop. Toggled hearts. Ooh. Interesting. So does that... Okay, I need to find out. Does it clear my slime? No, it just holds it down. Okay. So basically do that first. Interesting. Careful planning. So go this way, get those first. And then hopefully after this we can get the rest. Didn't have to do that much careful planning, but yes. Tangled transport. Oh, I should mention, we got sent a key for this, so thank you to developers. So, okay, we have a portal plus those. Okay, now this is looking complicated. Do I want to... And we can toggle twice, I guess? Oh, gosh. Like, we could go, like, here first. Oh, no, that's there. We could do that, go over these. That's going to work out. Space satellites. I'm just gonna go like, let's cover as many of the ones that are down to begin with. I do have to go through the portal. Then we could do, oh no, not that. Up and then down. Okay, all good. Stage clear. Cup of Hearts. Oh, I see, because it's like a mug shape. That's why it's called that. I'm gonna have to go on intuition, I think. Can I see anything that's like a must do something? We're gonna go on vibes. Vibes only. Like maybe we end there? Although that seems tricky. Maybe we go down this way. This seems tricky. But maybe we toggle again. So we go all the way around here. Grab the heart here. Perfect. Okay. Roundabouts. I mean, I guess there are none that are down right now. So I always feel like just going straight to the heart. And then YOLOing the rest. Ooh, so can we end there? Huh? I think it's gonna be... Oh no, it's not fine! I've been caught out for the first time by parity. Okay, what's restart in this game? Is there a key for it? Controls. G or N? Okay, of course. G for restart. Okay. Go back to the beginning, that's what it stands for. Okay, so parity caught me out there. How does parity work? Basically, because I'm starting on a dark green tile. Like, they've got the checkerboard pattern to help with parity-related things. I'm starting on a dark green, and obviously every time you move, you go from dark green to light green. Does that mean I necessarily end on light green? Doesn't that sort of depend on... I feel like that depends on all sorts of things. Oh, I can walk backwards onto myself, that's interesting. But obviously it's a failure state, but whatever. It's interesting that it allows it. Maybe we like... Okay, I'm just gonna once again go on vibes. Vibes only, we're gonna leave a path around the outside. This does not feel good, because we're gonna have a problem in this corner. Suddenly we've got a challenge. So let's leave, if the theory is that we're going to be ending on a light green, is that the theory? I don't know. Oh, this is what I did first, but maybe we go a different direction? Like, what if we do this, and then start filling this in instead? Don't we have problems? Do we have problems? I don't know. What's going to happen at the end of here? No, we can zigzag. Okay. Zigzag. Are we going to be the right way around? We are, yay! What's this? What is this? There are coins. Does that go down once the coins are collected? Maybe. Aha, okay, so it fills up one. Get all the coins. Ta-da! Yay. Your exploration has led to the discovery of a new area, Suggrandis Forest. Should we check it out? Okay, let's see what's waiting for us here. Don't get zapped. Ooh. Ooh, are they on like timers? Okay, it's turned into a stepping game. So is it more just about where I am? Okay. So like they light up and then they flash. I presume when they flash that's bad? Is my guess. Guess we didn't see it in action. We could see it in action. Like, can we make... Can I see it in action? There we go. Okay, it happens. There we go. P for parity, indeed. I did notice it was P-shaped. Okay. Gosh, this is going to be hard to plan around. I guess you could say, well, it's every... So, 1, 2, 3. Every third turn is the blues. Every second... Well... every 3 turns, but, you know, shifted by 2 is the other one. Yes. Like we're doing modulo arithmetic. I'm just gonna have to hope and pray. There we go. Yay! Hoping and praying worked. It's not gonna work there, but now it will. There we go. So as long as my blob head doesn't get zapped, we're fine. Forest maze. Well, so those are about to fire. We're gonna go on vibes. Vibes only. Uh-oh. The vibes killed me. So that's actually bad. Interesting. Maybe we go up then. Okay. Good vibes only. There we go. There we go. We're fine. Hey. Neat. Triangle Traveler. Oh, okay. We've got the toggle blocks again. Plus the electricity things. All of it coming together. Alright, so I guess we want this. Seems like the only way we could have gone. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Cool. Forest tubes. Okay, lots of portals. Oop. Where do I think I want to begin? Maybe we like get the middle first. Sure. So that's interesting because of the way they toggle on every 3 and the portals are like between 2 of the electricity things. I have to go into the portal like immediately after the zap? Is that what I just did? No. Like just before the zap. Yes, that is necessarily true. So I think this might be a problem for the next one, except I don't have to go over it. Ooh. I think we have a problem. I guess I can go over it now. But then I can't get to that position. Okay, we have a problem. So let's do something else instead. Like maybe we like get all of the middle? Immediately after the zap. And then we go there. Cool. Nice. I do sometimes like a puzzle that's kind of like just like visualize an idea, like, oh, let's fill in the middle, then go around the outside. And it's not like pure logic based, but just guided by a kind of vague sense of a shape or an idea or something like that. Like even like pure logic based puzzles end up involving that to some degree, I find. Okay, so we've got to make those things go down, so we've got to get all the coins. So let's target the coins first. And I hope we can go across here. Yay! Cool. Shopping spree. We've got conveyor belts, of course we do. It's not a puzzle game if it doesn't have conveyor belts. That is the law of puzzle games. So we can't go up, so I guess we're doing this. Let's get the coins if we can. We can. We can step over this. And then let's hope we're in time for that. We are indeed. Neat. Neato. Conveyor arena. Okay, scary. So, like, what if we get on a conveyor belt like that? Okay, but then if we ever get on the conveyor belt again, I'm just going to go test it. We have a problem, right? Yes, okay. It's interesting, like, I feel like with my puzzle design sensors, it makes me think like, oh, surely you'd get like cool puzzles out of making it so that if you go on the conveyor, you like slide until you hit yourself or whatever. Because then you'd have to like plan positions to bump into yourself later. I don't know if that actually leads to interesting puzzles, but that's just where my mind immediately went. Does a puzzle game need ice and conveyor belts? Is one? No, yeah, all of them are required. You also need wires and pipes. Okay. Obviously, the pipes are where the water comes from to make the ice, and the wires are used to power the conveyor belts. Oh, of course, boxes. Like, we can't get any of these things unless you put all those things in boxes and bring them to the puzzle. How else do they get there? That's how it works. Where am I going? So eventually we're going to step on that, so not then. So we might just be getting on this immediately. This is currently down. Maybe we want to go up here and do this. Oh no, that's bad. But then maybe that instead. And there. The timing seems to be good. Cool. I don't know why we need both water and conveyor belts. Because we're producing something hot that needs to be cooled down in some way. Oh, it's the cooling system for the factory. Because every puzzle game is a factory, of course. Where should we go next? Well, definitely left unless that's where we end. Let's go left and all the way up, although I'm regretting that decision. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Not if we do that, I'm regretting it less. Oh, is the timing going to work out? Yes, it is. Okay. Your exploration has led to discover a new area. Okay, so I want to check out what the next mechanic's going to be, although we get like new mechanics in every... Like, we get multiple new mechanics in every world, but I do want to see what the next world is like. But I think we'll then leave it there and move on to the next game. So we've got Mount Bophades, whatever that is. Fire and ice. You wanted ice. You get ice. Okay, so this seems like it'll be very similar to the toggle things, right? Is it just that the ice melts when we grab this? Oh no, we become fire and then we melt it. That is like mechanically identical, is it not? Although maybe there's something that takes away the fieriness later. Like, I could see that there could be differences. Right now in this puzzle, I think that's mechanically identical to the toggle switches. Uh-oh. Well, I've done the wrong thing. Absolutely subscribe to Isley Puzzles, but first subscribe to Thinky Games. Then subscribe to Isley Puzzles. Thank you. There we go. Cool. That's what the fourth world? Did we get to the fourth world? I wonder how many worlds there are. That was indeed the fourth world. Cool. There you go, folks. That was Blobun, a Hamiltonian path puzzle game featuring lesbian rabbits that have turned into blobs. What more could you ask for?